to measure the force that the burger is exerting when you try to compress it, or feel when you try to chew it.
All right, the burger's going to go in here.
Correct.
Well, let's stick it in there and see how this works. Because everyone talks about, does it chew right, you know? And here we go. But they also know that if something doesn't look like it's going to taste good, it kind of doesn't in your mind. That's why we have the color lab.
شفتوا ازاي؟
Also, you know, the look of something is
السلام عليكم.
taste. And so we choose beef in particular because beef
دلوقتي هنا بيعملوا لنا ازاي هنعمل لحمة صناعي وازاي هتبقى فيه غنى عن اللحمة بتاعت البهايم. طبعا مش عارف ده هتنفع ولا لا، بس اكيد هتنفع يعني. بس مش في مصر طبعا.
Okay, so what is this telling us about your process?
So what this seeks to look at is a lot of color blending. So just like you can have different varieties that give you specific colors, when you mix them together, you create very subtle hues. And all of that plays to cueing our minds that what we're seeing is meat. And then what you're going to see here is if you hold it up to light, and not only is it almost incredibly red, hopefully blood-like.
Yeah.
The future of food looks like this. It's a new operation run by a
هذه اللحمة الصناعية اللي احنا ان شاء الله
It's churning out something that looks, feels, tastes, and smells like ground beef.
طبعا كله فول صويا وكده يعني.
The protein that's carrying the heme, myoglobin and muscle, opens up, the heme comes out, and catalyzes a bunch of reactions that create the volatile compounds that really give that smell, that flavor, that makes meat so
بنجر.
Your traditional veggie burger can't get the taste anywhere near right. They ain't got that heme. But plants contain globin molecules just like animals do. Specifically of interest to Impossible Foods is the root of the soy plant, which contains leg hemoglobin. This helps carry oxygen around. It also contains that magical heme.
This is where we really try to understand what makes meat meat, test each of the kind of key parameters.
Impossible is trying to isolate and then recreate as many meat-like components as they can. And this machine is helping them do it.
What this does is allows for us to be able to take a sample, so say a beef sample, put it in here, so we will now have kind of a fingerprint of every single aroma that is in beef. The other part that's really important in a burger or all meat is the textural component. What are the things that are driving texture in meat? Those are proteins, and we want to characterize those particular proteins. Then as we identify what those particular proteins' properties are, we go and look in plants for plant proteins that have those same properties.
So it all comes down to these ingredients, which include the heme, wheat protein for texture, and coconut as a stand-in for fat. Add them all together, and it starts to look more and more like a beef patty.
ممكن تجربي لحمة معمولة في معمل؟
أنا أصلا ما باكلش لحمة كتير، فيعني جرب